to everybody to IoT News. Today we receive Froehlicher-Bouzaza. This politician is in campaign for the French presidential election. We'll interview him in a minute. Technology. In Barcelona takes place the MWC, Mobile World Congress, where Nokia makes its big comeback. Success or failure, we'll see. Soccer. After its win at home, the Paris Saint-Germain lost the return match against Barcelona. How did it happen? We'll show you a quick recap of the two matches. Nokia was a big actor of the mobile telephony, but after its acquisition by Microsoft, it has been a little erased against competitors. Now it made its big comeback. Froehlicher-Marlier investigates on this brand.
The 27th February to the 2 March take place the MWC, the Mobile World Congress in Barcelona. This is a congress where the biggest company of telephony like BlackBerry, Huawei, Samsung, Sony, Lenovo, Arcos and Nokia come to present their newest and next models with new technologies. We've seen in particular the Nokia presentation of the comeback of the legendary model, the 3310. Nokia decided to launch the reboot of the 3310 17 years after the original, a model that was known for its solidity and its battery life. This new model retained the concept of simplicity of the old model and its advantages. This new model has an access to the internet with 2G, it has a lightweight, a modern screen but not a touchscreen, and mechanical keys. This model is very durable, its battery life can last 1 month in standby, and this phone has the game Snake, a game that was already on the old 3310. This phone will be sold for €50 in a couple weeks. But despite the nostalgia, this reboot is just for marketing purposes and bring nothing new, and it's unlikely that this model have a good success.
Hello, my name is Froehlicher-Bouzaza and I will be one of the candidates for the presidential election in France. The question is why I'm talking English. I don't have any idea, but I'm doing that. If I become president, France will be the first technical, technological, political, economical, everything that ends with all power in the world. Nail as president will bring a new vibe in France. Fresh, positive and cool. Let's take a look at my political program. Me as president, I will reduce working hours to 20 hours because French are too tired of working every day, every time. Me as president, I will imprison political opponents because the French are tired up with debates that don't bring anything. Me as president, I will impose 1 hour of sport per week because French populations want to be strong and beautiful. I've got a lot of other proposals and you can check all of that on my website, nile2017.com. Long life to Republic, long life to France.
And now the sports page with Froehlicher.
Hello everybody, I'm Froehlicher and today I will talk about Champions League. Because we saw two beautiful matches between PSG and FCB. The February 14th, 2017, it's the day of the first match. It's in Paris, where is Paris supporter. It's a surprise for everyone, but the PSG wins this match. The score is 4 goals for PSG and 0 goals for FCB. It's fantastic. 2 goals for the giant Angel Di Maria. Another goal for Kevin Draxler. And to finish, we have beautiful goal of Edinson Cavani. It's very impressive. The FCB is one of better teams of the world because the FCB has talented players. It's stars team, in particular with Suarez, Neymar and Messi, who has 4 golden balls. With this victory, the PSG are more lucky to qualify themselves for the quarter-final of the Champions League. Last year, the PSG lost in 8th final with their old-partner Laurent Blanc. But this year, the PSG really wanted to go further to the competition because it's the biggest competition of soccer for a club. The PSG committed a new trainer for this season. His name is Unai Emery, and they want to be better. And this month, we were able to see the return match. We were March 4th in Barcelona. The FCB had no chance to win. The FCB marked 4 goals to have a chance to qualify itself. But it wasn't simple. A victory was not enough. It was necessary to mark many goals to go to quarter-final. But we saw an extraordinary matches. It's the FCB which qualified itself. They won with 6 goals for them. And the PSG is eliminated from the Champions League. France is very disappointed. I prepared a very fast summary of this match. Thank you. This PSG made a very bad match. For example, during the last 10 minutes, the PSG succeeded that only 1 passes. During this time, the FCB marked 3 goals. The statistics of Paris are really very bad. They regret. Alright, well, that is for me today. See you next week.
He is in campaign to become, this May, the new French president. Froehlicher-Bouzaza is with us today. Hello, Mel.
Hello, Mr. Bellissimo.
I read your program, and it's very interesting. First, you want to reduce the legal working hour amount.
Yeah.
How would you do that?
So today, the working hours in France are about 35 hours per week, and I want to reduce them to 20 hours per week. Why? Because French are too tired. When they come back home, they want to sleep, and that's not good for the French and the French population. When they go back from work, they have to want to do sports, to be with their family, you know. So that's why I want to reduce the working hours.
That's interesting. Also, my second question. So you also wanna imprison political opponents, but don't you think that it's a bit anti-constitutional?
What's the constitution? A constitution is a terrible thing, I think. We have to imprison political opponents. So, with political opponents, the French will never grow up. We have to imprison them, and imprisoning them is not so bad, you know. If I want to be on the top, I have to kill them too. But I just imprison them, you know.
It's your point of view, and
It's
I
the
think-
point of view of the French population.
I think they can make their own. My last question is about public health. Why do you think people should make 1 hour of sport per week?
It's a question that a lot of French ask me. So why? Because we reduce the working hours. So if I reduce them, they have to do other things during this new hours of free time. So sport is 1 hour of sport. What's 1 hour of sport? It's nothing in your week. You know.
Yeah.
And
I agree.
yes, it's an obligation. I want the France to be the first sport nation in the world.
Okay.
And with my program, France will be the first nation on the world. No problem with that.
Okay. So thanks, Mr. Bouzaza, and vote Nal.
Vote me. I have